Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I want to make a video about this something that I read about at work. Apparently, according to Deadline, Warner Brothers is rebooting Superman. Okay, they hired, J.J. Abrams, who they hired, I think about in 2019. They signed him to a massive big deal, and I read before that he's supposed to be working on a Justice League Dark movie and maybe TV series for HBO Max. But apparently they also wanted him to do Superman, to reboot Superman, and apparently they hired a writer. I don't know what his name is because I don't remember what the guy's name is. Okay, his name is Ta-Neshi, and apparently he's famous for writing a Black Panther comic book for Marvel and also a Captain America series as well. And apparently he wrote books, and plus apparently he wrote, he's wrote about social issues and all this stuff. And apparently they hired him to write a treatment of Superman, of the Superman reboot. Okay, and J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Production is supposed to be producing it, which unfortunately they say it's a remake, means a reboot, which means to me like they're starting from scratch. And it seems to me like especially now that they got a young Robert Pattinson he's doing the Batman, which is a young Batman, and now we're getting a reboot of Superman. It seems like Warner Brothers is trying to basically replace the Zack Snyder, version of these characters. Okay, in my opinion, which is a mistake, because I definitely think Henry Cavill should get a proper Superman sequel. Okay, I'm not one of these conspiracy theorist people that believes it's because Gina Carano got fired that because she used to date Henry Cavill, that's why he got fired. I think that's a little too wacky. But I saw the video that Grace Randolph from Beyond the Trailer made, and she keeps saying that apparently Henry Cavill is some kind of a problem behind the scenes, which I don't totally believe, because if that's the case, why would he be hired for The Witcher? Why would he be hired for Mission Impossible movies? And apparently Christopher McQuarrie, who's done the past couple of Mission Impossible movies, he actually said that he would love to write and direct a Superman movie with Henry Cavill, which I thought would be a great idea. But apparently, I think Grace said in her video that Warner Bros. Doesn't even want to do that. And apparently, I thought they were supposed to be negotiating for Henry to continue on as Superman, and they may still do that, because especially if they're doing the Flash movie with this whole multiverse thing concept. You can have two Superman. It's like apparently there's going to be three Batman, right? Because you're going to have Robert Pattinson in his own separate universe, and then you have the Michael Keaton Batman. It's going to be in the Flash movie, and then you're going to have Ben Affleck's Batman in that movie as well. So you got three Batman. Okay, so maybe I'm hoping what they do is they let Henry Cavill, in case the Snyder Cut, which I think Snyder Cut is going to be successful, and they greenlight AT&T will greenlight a sequel, and maybe and then Henry Cavill can be in that, and maybe they'll greenlight a Man of Steel sequel for HBO Max. I'll take that as well. And then I know there was talk of him being in the Shazam 2, and also in the Black Adam movie. Okay, which I hope they do, because like I said, the Rock's ex-wife is his manager, Henry Cavill's manager, and the Rock's manager still. So maybe they can negotiate that, and maybe like I said, they'll have this Superman just for the HBO Max version, and then they can have whoever they cast as the young Superman to be so he could be in the Robert Pattinson Batman universe as well. So it seems like they're trying to, at least to me, like they're trying to replace Zack Snyder's version exactly. And except for some reason, they seem like I don't know if it's Tobey Maguire or Toby Emmerich or Walter Hamada, so whoever it is that seems to have a bug up their behind, and they seem like they want to just kind of move on or just replace. But I think, like I said, they're doing the multiverse thing with the Flash movie. They can have a separate universe with Robert Pattinson's Batman here and the young Superman there in the same universe, and then have Zack's version, the Snyderverse, over here with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, and I would love for Ben Affleck to continue on with a Batman series for HBO Max. I know they keep hinting at that all the time, and hopefully maybe that will come to pass. I'm not going to believe it because I keep seeing that, but until it's made official, I'm not believing it yet. Okay, but I would love for that to come to pass. Ben Affleck, they'll do a Justice League sequel, so they can be in Henry and Ben, and then also they can do a a movie for HBO Max, a Batman movie and a Superman movie with them, and I'm hoping that's the case. I know a lot of people are paranoid. They keep saying because this writer apparently he writes for social justice issues as well. They're saying, oh, they're going to be a black Superman, but that hasn't been made official, and I would not like to be a black Clark Kent. I know there's a character named Val-Zod who's a version of Superman from a different Earth. Now, if they want to do that, as a separate, like, kind of one-off thing, like they did the Joker movie, as a separate thing, I would be all for that, just to see, a different interpretation of Superman. I wouldn't mind that, but I would still like a proper Superman. And if it can't be Henry Cavill, you get a younger Superman so he can be in the Robert Pattinson universe as well. I wouldn't mind either. Okay, but I definitely want Henry Cavill to play Superman again because I think he still has. He needs a proper sequel to Man of Steel, and he's a really good actor, and I would love him to get another shot at playing Superman in a couple more films. And I just think Warner Brothers, for some particular reason, they have a bug up in mind. Like I said, Grace Randolph on Beyond the Trailer keeps saying that apparently Henry Cavill is difficult behind the scenes, which I kind of don't believe that. I mean, she says, but I don't know if I totally believe that. Why would if he was that hard or difficult to work with? Excuse me. Why would they sign him up for The Witcher? For the Mission Impossible movies, if he was such a pain in the behind. And she's also recommended that he should go for the James Bond franchise now that Daniel Craig has made apparently his last James Bond movie, which I think Henry Cavill would be a great James Bond. So if he go for that, go for that. I definitely think he can do both. He can be James Bond and he can be Superman. So, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing him do both. So I would love to do that. But for some reason, like I said, I don't know if it's Tony Emmerich or Walter Hamada or just whatever it is that Warner Brothers, they just seem determined to, seems like they're determined to replace, the Zack Snyder version of these characters for some reason. It just seems very wacky to me. But like I said, if you have the multiverse, you could have a separate universe with, Robert Pattinson and whoever the young Superman they cast, and you could have, the Snyder version of those characters for HBO Max. You want to do those instead? You can have that at the same time. You can have your cake and eat it too. Okay, but don't replace Henry Cavill without properly putting him in a couple more movies. I think it'd be asinine because I would love to see Christopher McQuarrie write and direct a Superman movie, okay, or any other director comes along and does that. I know she also was hinting at that maybe Warner Brothers was pissed off at Henry Cavill for not doing that cameo in the Shazam movie. Where we only got to see the rest of Superman's body except the top of his head because they said he was negotiating, saying that he wanted to be able to choose the director for a Man of Steel sequel, and he wanted, definitely wanted more money, which I can't blame. You're an actor, you can want more money, and that's your job to negotiate. But I think that would be sort of petty. But then again, Warner Brothers has shown themselves to be really petty sometimes. Okay, now, but like I said, I don't think they're gonna do like I said, I haven't seen anything in writing, so I don't believe it until hopefully they won't do a reboot. When they do the reboot, they won't have a black Superman, meaning a black Clark Kent. Okay, I wouldn't mind them doing the Val-Zod character. Okay, that I wouldn't mind, but don't do a black because that's going to lead to all kinds of issues with people whining like little bitches. Okay, so you can't replace Superman. Well, just I'd rather than not even go there. Okay, with that. Okay, if you're gonna reboot Superman, reboot him with a younger actor and stuff that you can pair with Robert Pattinson, and maybe you can even do a World's Finest movie down the line with those two characters. Okay, but keep Henry Cavill as Superman. You can just have him in the Flash movie. You can have him in the Flash movie too. You can have him in there, and you can have him in of the Shazam sequel. You're gonna have him in the Black Adam movie because, like I said, maybe The Rock wants him to be. Remember that picture they released a while back? The Rock wants him to be in the movie. Okay, and so why not have him? Because he wants to have Black Adam fight, Superman and stuff. So do that and give him a proper sequel too. Even if you do the movie and release it on HBO Max, I don't care. Like I said, I just want Henry Cavill to continue on to be Superman. But like I said, for some reason, it just seems like Warner Brothers. Like I said, I don't know if it's Walter Hamada or Toby Emmerich. They keep giving us stuff that we don't want. Okay, like I said, Birds of Prey, which is, I'm sorry, Birds of Prey was awful. Okay, okay, and they gave us. So we didn't ask for that. I'm sorry, that was a horribly written movie. I'm sorry, but it was. Okay, so they're giving us a Joker and Harley movie. They gave us Birds of Prey. Okay, which was really ridiculous. Or you could have gave us a movie with Harley, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy, which would have been a better movie. And then you could have had a separate movie with, like, say, Supergirl and Batgirl, like that, instead of giving us this mixed match of characters and putting, Harley Quinn with Black Canary, and it's just, I'm sorry, the movie was written horribly, okay? It's just, and now they're supposed to be giving us a Blue Beetle movie, apparently. Like I don't mind that because I like the character, Jamie Reyes, the younger version of the Blue Beetle. I wouldn't mind that because do a movie for like HBO Max or something like that because I like the character. And Warner Brothers has great characters, but for some reason they seem to trip over themselves, giving us stuff that we don't want. Okay, exactly. We've been waiting for like the Green Lantern series, and I heard that supposedly that's supposed to be starting in April, but I don't know if that's definitive yet because we haven't heard any casting news yet about about the characters or nothing. And they're giving us stuff that we don't want. We didn't ask for a reboot of Superman, but they're giving it to us anyway, even though we didn't ask for it. Okay, and it just seems like they're really shooting themselves in the foot, and they're really pissing people off. But like I said, it's the timing of it is really suspicious, just because Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming out, which I think is going to be really successful, and now you're talking about replacing Superman, rebooting Superman. Okay. Like I said, the only logic I can think of it is that they want to have a Superman in the Robert Pattinson universe, and maybe they can even team them up in a World's Finest movie or something like that. But like I said, that's my speculation. I don't know if that's a fact or not. But why not give Henry Cavill a sequel? Let him be in the Black Adam movie. Let him be in another Justice League sequel, which I think will possibly be greenlit after Snyder Cut comes out. And so you can have a continuation of Zack Snyder's universe on HBO Max. If you want to do it that way, you can go that way. Why cut yourself off to spite your face? They're basically just making the case for that they have no plan, and it seems like they're just throwing things around and not giving us what we really want to see. Okay, we've been waiting forever for this Flash sequel, and now I know this is actually going forward now because they cast Supergirl and all this stuff, and now they don't got Cyborg in it, but it seems like they're moving forward with that, and that's gonna actually get made. Okay, but the stuff that we want to see, like I said, a proper Man of Steel sequel with Henry Cavill is not going forward as currently as we speak, which I think it should. Why are you not giving us, Warner Brothers, what we want? Okay, like I said, we didn't ask for. See, I don't know if they do. They keep saying it's got to be a black suit, but I don't know because I haven't heard that definitively. But if they do that, make the character Val-Zod, I wouldn't mind seeing it that way. If they do a black Superman, but don't do a black Superman making it Clark Kent. Okay, that would be, like I said, that would be causing all kinds of controversy, and I don't want that for that, and I don't think any actor is going to want to do that anyway. You're going to put that pressure on them to be be in the black version of that character when you don't have to do that. Like I said, CW, they got a beautiful version of Superman and Lois. That's a really good show. I did a review of that, and it's a really good show, and I'm looking forward to that. Watching that every week. It was a great premiere and a great version of Superman. And it reminds me, the production guys are high on that show. Their acting is good, the writing is good, and it reminds me of Stargirl in terms of quality. And so hopefully they continue with that. But please let Henry Cavill continue to be Superman. Don't let him go, okay? That would be such a mistake, okay? And if you do that, like I said, I don't blame Marvel snatch him up and put him in something, which would be a shame. But maybe Henry Cavill can be James Bond. I would love for him to do that. But Warner Brothers, listen to me. You want to reboot Superman, fine, and have a Superman to be in the Robert Pattinson universe, fine. You want to do a movie like that, fine. Okay, if you're gonna do a black Superman version, you can let it be a kind of one-off thing. Let it be Val-Zod. Don't try to make a black Superman with Clark Kent. That's gonna cause all kinds of confusion, a lot of controversy, and it's not gonna end well for you for that. So don't do that, please. Okay, just if you're gonna cast a young Superman, cast a young Superman, and you can do the Val-Zod thing separate from that. Okay, if you're gonna do it that way, but let Henry Cavill continue to be Superman and in the Snyderverse, and maybe in a Justice League sequel, which I hope will get made. Okay, and give Henry Cavill a solo Superman movie as well, and let him be in the Flash movie. Let him be in the Black Adam movie as well. Okay, stop, Warner Brothers. Please stop playing around with this. They stop. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who is doing this. Agreeing to. I don't. Like I said, if it's Walter Amato or Tony Everett that's agreeing to this stuff, because they're really, to me, all over the place. They don't have no solid plan. If you're going to do the multiverse, then just say that. We're going to do the multiverse, and we're going to have a rebooted Superman over here in the Robert Pattinson universe, and we're going to have Henry Cavill in the Black Adam movie, in the Shazam sequel, and the possible Justice League 2 sequel, the Zack's version, and this place over here. So that way we can have multiple versions of the characters. That I would agree with. But please, do not do a black Superman that's Clark Kent. Okay, like I said, that will be disastrous, and you don't need to do that. Okay, let's make the character Val-Zod, and you can have cast a younger actor to be Clark Kent. If you're going to do that, then do it that way, and let Henry Cavill continue to be Superman in these other movies. Okay, please, that's all I ask. Anyway, let me know what you think of that, of my suggestions about what they should do. Okay, I would greatly appreciate it if they do that and stick to that plan and don't screw around with the fans, because it seemed like very suspicious, the timing of it, that you're making these announcements just before Zack Snyder's Justice League comes out. But we shall see what we shall see. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel called Using the Patents. Please check that out as well. Also have a link to my Patreon channel. Check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.